This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, exchanged greetings on the occasion of the holy month of Ramadan at Zabil Palace on Friday. The two parties discussed a number of national issues regarding ways to provide decent lives to Emiratis across the country, as well as finding ways to enhance the concept of national cohesion and social solidarity among all segments of the UAE. Among those at the meeting were His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Saif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Interior, and His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Presidential Affairs. The meeting was also attended by His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, the Chairman of Dubai's Civil Aviation Authority and Chairman of Emirates Airline and Group, as well as a number of sheikhs, ministers and top officials. The gathering performed Maghrib prayer, which was then followed by an iftar. Total UAE aid to Yemen has reached over 93.8 million dirhams, including 8,000 tons of food, fuel and health items, which have been sent through 5 ships, 11 flights and 40 trucks. Her Highness Sheikh Lubna bin Khaled Al Kazmi, the Minister of International Cooperation and Development, who's also the head of the UAE Committee for Coordination of Humanitarian Foreign Aid, said that the UAE is one of the pioneering countries which has provided support across the world to people affected by crises. She added that the UAE's pledge to provide 100 million dirhams in response to the latest developments affirms the noble values instilled in Emiratis. She stated that the UAE will continue its coordination with all effective players and countries concerned with the humanitarian crisis in Yemen. In response to the current situation, the UAE has sent thousands of tons of humanitarian aid to affected people, including various kinds of foodstuff, medical requirements and other items. In line with the Ramadan programmes sponsored by the Emirates Red Crescent Authority, the ERC office in Islamabad, in collaboration with the UAE Embassy, has implemented iftar programmes in the cities of Rawalpindi and Islamabad. The ERC set up an evening full of food items for 200 orphan schoolgirls in Kashana Orphanage, as well as to 200 women in Dar Al Aman for protection. The food items were delivered to a local educational official who thanked the UAE leadership for its continuous humanitarian support to those in need and to those affected by natural disaster. The ERC office also hosted a mass Ramadan iftar for special education students in one of the suburbs of Islamabad. The licensing agency of the Roads and Transport Authority is set to auction off 100 distinguished vehicle licence plates through its 34th online auction over 3 days starting on July the 7th. Registration for the auction will open on June the 30th and continue up until the date of the auction, which will see codes JKL MNOPH up for grabs. The Director of Vehicle Licensing at the RTA Licensing Agency, Sultan Al Mazouki, said that the next online auction will boast a variety of distinguished 4- and 5-digit vehicle plates. In order to participate, potential bidders must have an account established through the RTA's website or use a new user link to obtain a username and password. The bidder must also have a vehicle registered in Dubai or a driving licence issued from the Emirate. A refundable deposit of 5,000 dirhams must be made, which can be done through service centres in Dubai. Health experts are warning Umrah pilgrims against infectious diseases, advising them to use clean tissues to cover the nose and mouth when coughing or sneezing. Advising pilgrims performing Umrah during the holy month of Ramadan, health experts were quoted as saying that many Muslims are expected to go from the UAE to Saudi Arabia this summer, and they need to take extra precautions to safeguard their health. Experts stated that Ramadan is one of the peak times for Umrah, and during this season, crowded conditions at ceremonies, accommodation sites and on public transport create a conducive environment for the spread of lethal infectious diseases like coronavirus and meningitis. Experts in health added that various diseases can be transmitted through direct person-to-person contact via droplets of nasal or throat secretions of infected individuals. Offering tips to avoid infections, doctors and health practitioners advise pilgrims by stating that they should try to avoid close contact with people suffering from acute respiratory infections, to also wash hands frequently and adhere to food safety and hygiene rules. The health experts also advised pilgrims suffering from diabetes and other chronic diseases with low body immune systems to protect themselves from the sun, dehydration, exhaustion, foot problems, lung and bronchial illnesses. The Dubai Electricity and Water Authority has launched its mobile app on Apple smartwatches, offering its customers a new experience that helps them access its services easily around the clock. The Managing Director and CEO of DEWA, His Excellency Saeed Mohammed Al Tayyer, was quoted as saying that the new initiative supports their strategy to keep up with the latest technologies and smart transformation developments. They added that customers can install DEWA's app from the App Store and take advantage of the services and the features it provides. The CEO highlighted that by transforming into the smart services, DEWA will be able to provide seamless instant options that make the lives of their customers easier. DEWA officials mentioned that the smart app is compatible with different platforms and smart devices, enabling customers to make their bill payments quickly using the smart app. And finally, looking to other news now, hundreds of cats and dogs and a host of other animals, many of them exotic, that are abandoned every year in the UAE by residents who tire of them or move residence, can now find sanctuary on the outskirts of Dubai. Posh Paws is one of the first ever animal sanctuaries for unwanted pets in the UAE, but also serves as a petting farm and has rescued and rehomed scores of animals and birds. Some of these animals belong to rare species, and their import and sale are banned and regulated under the UAE federal law, including ostriches, emus, guinea pigs, chinchillas, tortoises, porcupines and baboons. Many of these animals have suffered from abandonment, abuse or neglect, and would have died if it weren't for Posh Paws owner Laura Glanfield.
And people just realise that they're taken on something that they couldn't continue to look after. Even rabbits, they don't realise that rabbits live longer than 6 years. I see many puppies, many kittens going into homes, not necessarily from here, because we try and educate them. They've taken on a puppy. A year later, they still can't house train it because they're always at work. Don't take a puppy, take a kitten or some other animal that doesn't need the attention. That is just a lack of education and people understanding more about the pet that they take on. I think we get cats nearly every day at the moment. One of the kittens, the cute little black and white fluffy kitten, this one of the ladies from the horse stable, which we share the land here, saw somebody throw it out of a car window at the roundabout yesterday evening. So she brought it in a cardboard box. Unfortunately, the kitten's full of ringworm, so we cannot home it yet until the ringworm's treated, which means he's going to be here for about another month.
The farm is a part of a bigger complex comprising of a kennel and a cattery, a service that helps pay for the high costs of keeping the farm going. Posh Paws offers services like boarding, collection and delivery, pet relocation and grooming. Located in a plush farm where cats and dogs can relax, each pet has its own AC kennel and own private garden. However, the burden on this haven is growing as the number of people who are abandoning their pets is on the rise.
At the moment, our cattery is full for summer with boarding cats, so our poor stray animals and our stray kittens need to go into the storeroom. in travel crates. That we don't have anywhere else to put them, unfortunately. We have been appealing for foster homes for the last month on our Facebook. We got one. We have at the moment 28 stray dogs in the kennels. We don't have kennel space in the summer for them. We do our best, but we are desperate for foster homes. And some of these pets, these dogs, are previous pets. So they are nice, they're friendly dogs. They've been in a home before, they're house trained, they're good with children, good with cats, some of them. So give it a try. If you're here for like 2 weeks of the summer, come down, try a dog. I mean, if it doesn't work out, you can bring it back, it's not a problem, but at least give it a try. And that's all we ask for.